In the greatest world, there sits two guys that talk about the greatest things and the most amazing show ever.
Nah, this is just a bad podcast.
Welcome to the Just a Bad podcast. I'm your host, Nico, and joined with me, as always, is my co-host, Josh. And today, we're talking, I honestly don't know. Josh, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Outside of the quarantine.
Yeah, outside of the quarantine. Yeah, hooray for quarantine.
Woo, I get out in 2 days.
I am out on the 23rd.
Ooh, almost there.
Yeah, getting close. So, in case our listeners are wondering, Josh ended up getting sick or in quarantine, and next thing you know, I got an order to quarantine for 2 weeks myself. So, hooray.
I'm around him a lot.
This is true, you are.
A fair amount. Just a little bit.
Well, when you're business partners, that kind of happens.
Yeah, it definitely happens. We see each other from anywhere to just like 1 to 8 hours a day.
Pretty much. So, here we are for the pilot episode. We did have an actual plan, but as everybody knows that makes a plan, it all went to shit. So, how's quarantine life been?
I mean, hasn't been too terrible. I have very little motivation, but I've played a lot of PlayStation.
Honestly, I get that. I feel that. I've had very little motivation myself.
How's quarantine been for you, though, Nico?
Oh, overall, I'm more of an extrovert. Extrovert? Is it introvert or extrovert?
You're an extrovert.
That thing. And so being cooped up, just not very fun. Not even a little bit.
Oh, and there's our differences. I have not minded it. I've gone a little crazy, but I have 2 days left, and honestly, the first 8 days have flown by.
No, I went crazy on day 2.
I was vibing on day 2. I was chilling.
Yeah. Day 1 was Thursday. That Friday. Next thing you know, I'm just going nuts, running around, trying to figure out what I can clean, what I can do. I was taking measurements of my guest bedroom, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll tear down this whole thing and build an art studio.
Yeah, I did reorganize my room day 3.
Oh yeah,
that was my only. It looks pretty good. Nice and clean. It's not as cluttered as it was. It feels better to be in.
Awesome. So, Josh, in 40 years, what do you think people will be nostalgic for?
What do I think people will be nostalgic for? Ooh, that's a good question. I think regular cars. Like the throwback, good old gas cars. I feel like in 40 years, we've made some large advancements in the car industry, and I think we're either all electric or a different kind of power source. And I think that's what we're all going to be nostalgic of, because there's nothing better than kind of that feel of that engine roaring as you blow somebody's doors off on the fucking highway and you give them a nice, ha, you suck, you bitch, look as you drive by. Is that just me, or do you do that?
Every now and then, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally do that, especially off the start if somebody's being a dickhead.
Oh, it's the best.
I'm also one of those people that will get right behind them too. If they will not, if they keep trying to match my speed and I need to turn, I'm one of those dickheads that will get inches away from their fucking bumper.
Oh, me too.
And tell them for until we turn. And I don't give a shit how fast or how slow they will go. I will speed up to match that speed and stay within a foot.
I do that same thing.
But I'm a dick.
Yeah. Well, so am I. Both of us are a little bit rude.
This is true.
That's why we fit together so well.
Yeah. The amount of stupid shit we have talked about is Absolutely insane.
Yeah, that I feel like we always start in like a professional conversation and then we just digress into some just insane, stupid ass topic that we spend 40 minutes on discussing.
Hey, that's like the best conversations, though.
It's true.
Oh man, nostalgic. Ooh, 40 years. What would somebody be nostalgic for? That would be like 2060.
Yeah, it's 2060.
Holy shit. I would say, like, do you think PlayStation and Xbox will still be around?
See, I didn't know. I didn't know. I wanted to say like a good old PlayStation, but I just didn't know. I didn't know if it was gonna be like PlayStation comes out with a VR, it's in depth or something like that, or what. So I stuck with cars.
I mean, yeah, like Sony and Microsoft, and I guess we'll throw Nintendo in there too because I have a Switch on my like fucking TV stand, but yeah, they've all been around for like 20 years now.
hmm I get nostalgic of the PS3, and I haven't yet upgraded to the PS5.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah,
You know, I miss my 360 and the original PlayStation.
that's fair. I wasn't really old enough to have and coherently play the OG PlayStation.
Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot. I'm like 7 years older than you.
Yeah, but I played a little bit. I played it occasionally when I was growing up, and it was that system was beautiful. It really was. But I'll always, forever, and always miss NCAA football on the PlayStation 3. Forever and always. Until it gets brought back, I will. I will miss it.
Until it gets brought back.
Yeah, there's talks that they're going to try to bring back like the NCAA games now that athletes can get paid for their likeness. But it's kind of unclear when that's going to happen.
Wait, athletes can get paid for their likeness.
Yeah, in the NCAA, starting, I believe, 2021, 20, it was either 2021, 22, or 23, one of those years.
Like, we're talking about college, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of dumb.
I mean, it's not going to affect a ton of schools.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really for the Power 5 conferences.
Oh yeah, I kind of got that, but still. I mean, that's so weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's cool, though.
Like they're not even professional yet.
No, but colleges and universities are making billions off of their likeness and their talent, so I think they should get at least some of that pot.
I don't know about that. Like that's like saying that like just having this podcast, we should bring in money to some school or even like YouTube or some shit. Oh wait, I think we will.
Yeah. I was like, that's the goal, isn't it?
Uh Eventually, I think.
Yeah, I think that if universities like Alabama, I think that Alabama football players should get paid for their likeness.
Are any Alabama players actually from Alabama?
No. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's some, but not a ton of them. That school is comprised of every 5-star athlete they can find from whatever state wanted to come to Alabama.
Who the fuck wants to go to Alabama?
If you play football, you want to go to Alabama. Outside of that, I don't really know. But if you play athletics, if you, specifically football, that's the school you want to go to because you're getting drafted if you can get on the field.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, Alabama is one of the most dominant NCAA football programs, maybe of all time.
Interesting.
Probably of all time. Bear Bryant, now Nick Saban. I mean, they got a lot of history behind them.
Yeah, but it's fucking Alabama.
I hear where you're coming from, Nico. I don't know why it's such a hot school to go to. It's just that their football program is that good. That's why.
It's Alabama.
I hear you. I wouldn't want to go to LSU either unless I was an athlete. Any of those SEC schools, except maybe some of the Florida ones, I'm not going to. Except to play football.
Who the fuck wants to go to Alabama? What's in Alabama besides football?
Cousin fuckers.
You said it, not me.
I was waiting for one of us.
Oh my god, I was waiting for one of us too. That's bad.
No, but I
I
hear
love
you.
it.
I hear you. Alabama's a terrible place. Like, I wouldn't want to go there.
Which is funny too because apparently they have one of the best schools for football, but without college, they're like number 50th in the nation for education.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not I'm not talking about the state itself. I'm talking about the college. And and the fact that if I was really good at football and had a chance to go to the NFL and Alabama was like, "Hey, you want to come play for us, son?" I'm absolutely going there. One, you're like a celebrity in Alabama because they don't have any professional sports teams. Like if you're on the Alabama football team, you are a celebrity.
Okay, that's fair.
So, yeah.
You would assume Texas.
Texas sucks now. They're still like good at football, but they suck.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Texas is a huge state and football is like a fucking religion down there.
Yeah, but they got a lot of sports to compete with and a lot of schools to compete with. If you think about it.
Yeah, and that would make the competition like a lot better.
Yeah, but a lot of their college university teams aren't the greatest. And let's be honest, their professional teams aren't the greatest.
Oh my god. Yeah, yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys, for example.
Yeah. I wasn't going to bring them up, but did I ever tell you I met the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders?
No, but that's dope.
Yeah, that's a story for another time.
We
Oh
got
my
so off topic from 40 years from now.
Oh, right, 40 years from now.
What'd you say? PlayStation? I could see it.
Speaking of, you know what? Speaking of 40 years from now and football, do you think the Dolphins will have another fucking undefeated season and Super Bowl championship?
They haven't won a Super Bowl.
They have won a Super Bowl.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah, they have. Never mind. Who am I thinking of? They haven't won a Super Bowl recently. That's what I'm thinking of. Dan Marino.
No, they haven't won it since like the 70s, I believe, or 80s.
Yeah, I believe it was the 70s.
Yeah, and one of those was their undefeated season.
Yeah, they're the only team to do so.
Only team to do so. Do you think another team will do that?
Maybe.
Like which team got close like within the last decade?
The Patriots.
The Patriots, that's right.
They went 16-0, got to the Super Bowl.
And then they lost.
Lost to Eli Manning and the Giants.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean I could see another team going a perfect 17-0 and getting to the Super Bowl and winning. It's not I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon unless the Steelers manage to do it this year, but I don't see that happening either. I don't know. It's something that if it happens, it's not going to happen again for another long, long time because it's a very tough task because you need everything to go right for you. Injuries, you can't have locker room turmoil. You have to execute on every single level for 20 weeks in a row. It's tough, but I think it could happen. It's just not going to be soon, and if it does happen, it's not going to be for a while after that.
Yeah, that would make sense. I doubt it will happen anytime soon too.
It's going to be a tall task, for sure. And I think if there's one team that could possibly do it, it's going to be the Chiefs. But they still are going to need a lot of things to go right for them.
True. Do you think J.C. Penney will still be a thing in 40 years from now?
Ooh, J.C. Penney. Do I think J.C. Penney would be around in 40 years? That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, didn't they file for bankruptcy?
Did they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they filed for bankruptcy in like
I gotta Google that now.
Back in like March timeframe when everything was being put into quarantine.
Yeah, they filed for bankruptcy in May. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
I don't think so. My gut wanted to say no anyway, just because it's a department store and those can fluctuate so quickly. And for some reason, nobody likes. I feel like JCPenney is the one department store that's like not. It's the one you don't want to go to. Why do I feel like that?
I don't know. Like JCPenney has some awesome shit sometimes though. Plus for cheap.
They do, but it's a good point. I feel like I always end up in Nordstrom. And then you can hit Nordstrom Rack.
Fair. Speaking of like just stores in general, do you think brick and mortar stores will still be a thing?
It depends on what like brick and mortar we're talking about, because I think grocery stores will still be a thing. Um, but I think certain markets are gonna fall out. Like bookstores, I'm thinking those are gonna not be a thing in 40 years. Uh, it's tough because a lot of stuff is gonna transition to online,
Yeah, a lot of stuff is transitioning to online.
but you can't take a you can't take away everything. I don't think, unless in 40 years our society is completely different, and that's possible.
I mean, apparently they got drones doing like same day deliveries now.
Yeah, yeah, they do. I think that's Amazon though, and Amazon's doing everything they can. It helps when their owner and every founder is worth what $120 billion at this point.
Yeah, he's technically currently the richest man. He's been like the richest man for a year,
Yeah,
which is funny because I remember when the fires in Australia were going on, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm donating $1 million," and then somebody like made a comment. They're like, "So you're telling me the richest guy in the world donated the same amount as three girls selling nudes on the internet?"
yeah. He literally could have donated a billion. It wouldn't have hurt it. He would have made that billion back within the day.
Oh, guaranteed.
Like it would not have hurt him at all.
I mean, honestly, what do you even do with that much money?
I, I've wondered that same thing. I'm sure there's a lot of fuck shit going on within that corporation, and especially within his head. Like he doesn't seem like a sane person.
I mean, yeah, you got a point there, but still, like, how much money does he make a day? And, like, what would you honestly do with that?
I don't know. Let me Google it. Let me Google how much.
Oh, I got him.
How much?
321 million a day.
Jesus.
Yeah, he makes 321 million a day. I don't even think I'm going to see that in my lifetime.
Oh, I'm not. I'm definitely not.
If you had 321 million dollars, what would you do?
I'd buy a stake in a sports franchise.
A stake in a sports franchise?
Yeah.
Like a steak franchise or just a steak?
No, like I'd try to work my way into a sports franchise and make more money, and then so that I can own it.
Oh, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I honestly, for a second there, thought you meant like you'd buy an actual steak. I was about to ask you, like, how do you like it? Medium rare or?
Well, I mean, I do like. Nah, I'm a medium kind of guy
Oh,
on my
okay.
steak, but yes, I'm absolutely getting a steak if I have $321 million.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I would get a steak too. Definitely medium.
Yeah. I feel like medium's just the right option because I mean, eh, depending on the cook, certain cooks deem medium rare a little differently,
Yeah,
but medium you just like can't go wrong with. You get a little bit of pink, you get a little bit of well done. It's perfect.
yeah. And whoever eats it like fucking done or well done, just weird.
Yeah, I don't understand those people. I will never understand those people.
I know people, and I still don't understand them.
Yeah, me too. I just don't get it. It doesn't seem right. It seems sacrilegious to do that.
Yeah, I would buy an Aston Martin though with like 321 million.
Yeah, I might get a Lamborghini Aventador or try to get their really exclusive one, but I can never remember the name of it.
Yeah, see, Lamborghini is awesome and everything, but I've always wanted an Aston Martin ever since James Bond.
It's fair.
Yeah, yeah. But
It's fair. If I'm still living in Colorado too, I'm getting a Jeep SRT8. I've always wanted one.
oh my god. Yeah, okay. I could see that too.
Yeah.
321 million. Oof.
And I'd buy a PS5 for sure. Cuz right now a PS5 is going to run me a little broke. $321 million, I'm getting multiple PS5s. I'm going to have one in each room.
And $321 million and $20 out of that says you still couldn't buy a PS5 when it comes off the line.
Dude, no, I definitely could. There's probably, with $321 million, you can contact Sony and be like, I will pay you more than it's worth to ship me one.
Who
And I'm
owns
sure they
Sony?
do it. I don't know. I'm sure he'd take some money, though.
Like, how long
If you
does
offered him,
Yeah. It would take some money. Like, you'd be like, hey, look, I'll give you 10 grand to get me one of these
Yeah.
off the line.
yeah. And say throw in 3 games, like throw in 2K Cold War, and you could do 5 games and give him 10 to 15, and I still think he's probably taking it. You could do his entire line for 10 grand.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you just gotta have connections if you're a rich person. Come on. Corruption all the way.
Corruption all the way, huh?
I could never be a politician, Nico.
Honestly, I don't think I can too. Mostly because I can't watch my fucking mouth.
Well, I mean that too, but I'd be taking bribes out the ass.
You know, every time I hear some dumb shit like that, I always think of like Dave Chappelle's skit and like the whole crackhead president thing. Or was it cokehead president?
No, I think it's crack.
Yeah. Come on,
Oh.
just sign the treaty, baby.
I love that skit.
Oh my god.
I love Dave Chappelle.
Oh, Dave
I've
Chappelle's
actually
amazing.
watched a little bit of the Chappelle's show on Netflix since they put it back on. Oh, it's been great.
Have you really? Is it good?
Yeah, I mean, it's not what his Comedy Central one was, but it's still pretty freaking good.
So it's basically still as funny, just not as funny, but just funny.
Yeah, similar skits. It's just not like the ones that were super mainstream when he was with like Comedy Central and stuff.
Yeah.
But still great. Recommend it to everybody.
Oh, cool. Dude, honestly, I think if I had $321 million though, I think I would buy a yacht.
Oh, you have to.
And then just completely crash it.
The question is, what size yacht?
Oh, fuck.
Right? Like, okay? I'll narrow it down. Are you getting like just a regular size yacht or something fucking massive?
You know what? I'd say a regular size, because if I'm gonna destroy something like that, fucking regular size. Pay
That's fair.
somebody like just a couple million to like bring me some dynamite or some explosives and just like blow the shit out of it.
Collect the insurance money.
Hell, I won't even file for insurance. Just fuck it.
I mean, respect. I would get a yacht. I'm not crashing it though. I'm not blowing it up. I'm having dope ass yacht parties and inviting a lot of hot chicks on it.
I always think of Family Guy. What do you think of this? That makes you attractive. Oh my god.
Oh, that show, man.
Oh god, it's so funny.
That show is, it's unnecessary at times, but fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Should we hit another topic?
No. I'm still thinking about this. Like, he has $182 billion.
182 billion?
Yeah. And it's so funny because somebody told me like there's 1 million seconds in like 11 days or something. Like counting out 1 million seconds is like 11 days. Counting out 1 billion seconds is like 31 years.
How did we get here?
I honestly don't remember.
I don't know how you just flipped from $182 billion to seconds and minutes.
Well, I'm just
or
saying
seconds
this,
and years.
Like, you if he spent $1 every second, What's 182 times 31 again?
Hold on. Let me pull my calculator out. What is it?
182 times 31 ish. We're going to go with ish.
5,642.
And that's how many years it would take him to spend all of his money that he has right now. Roughly.
Oh my God.
If he spent $1 per second. Oh wait, it's right here. He earns $3,715 a second. That's actually pretty good. You know what? Yeah. Like if I can make that in like a day or like a month, I would be good. I would be great.
Yeah, if I was making $3,715 a month right now, I would be so excited.
Yeah, he makes $222,884 a minute, $13.4 million an hour, and $321 million a day.
Eat the rich, man. Eat the rich. Not really, but they all earn that money.
Oh, he's from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Do you think he could buy
He's from
New Mexico?
Albuquerque?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why hasn't he bought Detroit yet?
Like, honestly, yeah. Like, if you could, can you buy your own state?
I don't know.
Is it possible to buy a state?
I don't know if you can buy a state.
You know what? Like, to whoever's listening to this, look this up and like fucking tweet at us at JABI Productions. Yeah, just let us know. Can you buy a state?
I don't think you can buy a state. You might be able to buy a city though.
Oh, you can definitely buy a city. You can buy a town. But how much would it cost to buy a state? I'm pretty sure if you gave anybody like an actual godly amount of money, be like, yeah, hey, look, I will pay for this. Just give me fucking California.
I'd give him California.
Yeah, I would give him California too. You know what? Like, fuck it. You could buy Alabama for that.
Oh, I'll give you Alabama. You don't even have to buy it.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee somebody will be like, yeah, fuck it. You can have Alabama. Like, actually, you're overpaying us. It will cost literally $300 to buy Alabama.
Oh, yeah. Florida, they can have it.
Oh my God, fucking Florida is a wild place.
Florida man scares me.
Florida man is amazing, okay?
Oh, I'm not trying to deny that. He's amazing for sure. But he's scary. For the amount of shit that they get into, I don't understand it.
Oh, yeah. Do you know there was a Florida man that beat up an ATM because it gave him too much cash one time?
Because it gave him too much?
Too much.
Out of his own account?
I guess so.
Has he never heard of a deposit?
I guess not. There was another one that was arrested because he attacked his girlfriend with a banana.
What?
Is it?
Bananas are soft.
Well, but you gotta think of the pill too.
Yeah, have you ever... Yeah, it would hurt once, and then it like melts a little bit in the middle. It gets all mushy. I feel like it wouldn't hurt that bad.
No, I guarantee, like, because it gets mushy, it will like fucking hurt harder because it's like a whip or some shit.
Nah.
Yeah, I guarantee. And plus, what if that fucking thing breaks and then it's like an actual... Fuck you, Josh. What if it actually breaks and...
Then you got banana cum all over you.
That'd be funny too.
My favorite Florida man story is the one who robbed a Wendy's through the drive-thru with an alligator.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
That's the best one.
I think
just threw it through the window.
Yeah, I think everybody's like the one that everybody knows so well though is the one that where he got like so high on drugs that he killed his imaginary best friend and turned him in, and he just looks so fucking heartbroken in his mugshot.
He's just zooted out of his mind, just sad as a motherfucker because he killed his imaginary best friend.
Yeah.
That's some heartbreak right there.
There
It's heartbreak.
yeah, he was like so sad too. He was so remorseful.
Oh. I can only imagine what you would do as the cop in that scenario. You're like, this guy just turned himself in for killing his imaginary best friend. He's high as a motherfucker, so we got him for that. That we can put him away for. But how do we go about this fake ass murder charge?
Be like, we'll just drop all charges. Wait, no,
Right?
it's real to him.
Yeah, it's real to him. But no, the question is, was it first degree or second or third? Was it accidental?
I
Or
think
was it
I think third degree really only happens in some places. Because most places just call it manslaughter.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, it would probably just be accidental manslaughter. Really?
Yeah, really. Do you know there was
Sorry,
a
I'm getting
man in Florida that also threatened to kill another guy with kindness? And apparently he had a machete named Kindness.
That's some
Mama
that's
always
some
told
shit
me.
I would do.
Oh my god, yeah. Mama
Mom
always
always
told
did
me.
say, kill him with kindness, man.
Kill him with kindness.
So, I just want to, hey man, I'm just here to kill you with kindness. Pulls out his machete. What are you doing? This is kindness. I feel like you two should get acquainted.
There was also another Florida man that died in a meth lab explosion after lighting farts on fire.
Well,
Like,
he just deserves it.
yeah, I mean, like, who does some stupid shit like that? If you're gonna cook meth,
Right?
don't fucking try to light a fart on fire.
Thank you. Thank you.
Should we be telling
It's
people like don't light farts on fire if you're cooking meth? Shouldn't we just be like don't cook meth?
well, I mean, yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Hey kids, if you need some cash, like look at Breaking Bad and shit and just go to school for chemistry.
Exactly. There you go. That's the lesson we should teach them. Drugs are good, kids. No, they're not.
Not all
No,
drugs.
they're not. Not all drugs. That's true. That's the truth is.
Well,
A lot of them are bad for you.
I don't think there's anything really necessarily as a bad drug. It's just chemicals and chemical reactions.
That's
That was
it's a
Dr. Phil's
fair
word,
way of
not
looking
mine.
at it. It's a fair way of looking at it,
Yeah.
but there's definitely some bad drugs.
Yeah, oh my god, this remind me of somebody like I had this conversation with somebody this one time and I was like in the middle of this conversation with two of them and he's like uh having two kids within like the same like 2 years of each other is the most painful thing in the world. And the other guy was like, "Yeah, I don't know, man. I had a hairline fracture in my leg once. That was pretty fucking painful."
That does sound pretty painful.
It,
But
I feel like it relates to this in like we're talking about like me saying, hey, drugs, it's just chemicals, and you're like, I don't know, meth is pretty fucking bad, Nico.
there's no larger pain than kids though.
You don't want kids, Josh?
I mean, not entirely. I know how I was as a kid growing up. I fucking put my parents through hell. Why would I want to do that to myself? I know what I'm gonna fucking pop out of my wife's vagina eventually. It's gonna be a terrible kid.
You have a wife
He's
now?
gonna be, well, I mean, eventually down the road. Down the road. I don't have a wife. But if I ever get there, the whole wife and possible kids thing, she got to know that if she wants a kid, she gets this fucking maniac popping out of her.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. There was like this guy in Vegas. It was back when like the lottery was like some godly amount. And you can look this up. It's on YouTube. There's like two separate news clips. Mostly because there was one of him getting interviewed by the people and they were
Hmm.
going over the statistics and everything else like that. And then they're like, "Do you still think you have a chance of winning?" He's like, "Oh God, no." And they're like, "What would you do with the money if you won?" He's like, "A bunch of hookers and cocaine."
Yep.
And there's another one where he had to apologize on air, and
That's stupid.
yeah, and he's sitting there like very sorry about it, and he's like, "Yeah, look, I know it wasn't right and everything." And the entire time, his wife is sitting next to him, just like smiling. And then at the very end, she's like, "I thought it was the funniest thing in the world."
It's hilarious. It's still one of my favorite interviews to this day.
It, you know,
But
yeah.
I mean,
My
it
Go ahead.
you go. You go.
Oh, I was gonna say, see how I think about this, Josh, is any girl that is stupid enough to like settle down with you knows exactly what the fuck she's getting into.
That's a fair point. It hurts a little bit that you said stupid enough to settle down with you, but we'll get past it.
I say that out of love.
I do. I know. It just hurts a little bit. Just a little bit.
Hurts your last feeling.
Yeah. Just my last one though. Now they're all gone.
Oh, okay.
No more.
No more.
No more feelings.
No more feelings. Got it.
Uh I feel like we should do another topic.
You feel like we should do another topic? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
hit me with it.
okay, first I got two more Florida men. And actually, I got three more. There's a Florida couple that got trapped in an unlocked closet for 2 days. How the fuck do you manage that? 2 days.
How do you not know it's unlocked?
Um, there's a Florida man that was charged with picking up magic mushrooms while carrying an alligator.
Respect.
Yeah,
Nothing but respect to that man.
yeah. And then the last one, Florida man, he kidnapped a scientist to make his dog immortal.
I mean, he's intentions are good there.
Yeah, his intentions.
Intentions are good there. Other than the kidnap.
Good initiative, bad judgment.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I'm not even blaming him. Like,
I blame him a little bit because I don't think it's possible to make a dog immortal or even people immortal. So it feels like it's a stupid thing to even seek out. But I mean, when you're trying to make your dog live forever, it just comes across so sweet.
yeah, dude. Like, honestly, that's why I said I ain't even mad. Like,
Yeah. It's just trying to do a nice thing.
yeah, exactly. God, there
Also,
was like,
Nico,
what's up?
did you know Mucinex made like cough syrup?
Did they really? I did not know they
Yeah,
made cough syrup.
I bought it. Tastes like fucking ass. I don't recommend it to anybody out there. I almost threw up. The only thing during this sick period that almost made me throw up.
Shockingly,
Yeah, it
shockingly.
was terrible. It was terrible.
Are
It's
you
just
just
sitting on the desk right next to me.
are you just gonna stick with like the cherry Nyquil now?
No, I do have Vapocool Dayquil sitting next to me though. I typically stick with the Umka elderberry syrup though, or just elderberry syrup in general. And because it does the trick. That and Mucinex.
That and Mucinex.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Mucinex is good. It's great.
It's well, if you can get past the pill size, you're set. Because if it really works, it just isn't the best thing to go down.
Just take them one at a time, you pussy.
Well, I usually only take one. You taking multiple Mucinex at a time?
Yeah, I take 2.
Oh, I mean, that's fair.
2 pills.
I usually take one.
Who the fuck just takes 1 pill, Josh?
Me with Mucinex.
I mean,
And
besides,
then it's about 4 of everything else.
yeah, I mean, like, if you're doing ecstasy or some shit, I can see 1 pill. But, like, we're talking about Mucinex. Medicine.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I only need one. I'm not a very big person.
Sorry, this awkward silence is because, like, I'm trying to remember. How big are you?
I'm 6'1", like, I don't know. I don't want to disclose my weight. We don't need to talk about that.
Are you really 6'1"?
I am 6'1".
That just makes your weight even more funnier.
I know. That's why we're not disclosing it.
For those of you that have not seen Josh, let's just say,
I'm skinny. We'll just leave it at I'm skinny.
or maybe scrawny. You know,
We'll leave it at skinny.
I've been watching this cartoon, and they're like calling him scrawny. He's like, I'm not scrawny, I'm schmelt. Which I have no idea what that means.
I don't know how to take that. Because I don't know what schmelt means either.
Or is it smelt?
I don't fucking know. This is your TV show you're bringing up.
Well, it's French too. It's a French cartoon.
Oh,
French
I
anime?
hate you. You just you just throw.
Speaking of, French is a weird fucking language.
Yeah, it is. Which is why you got that reaction from me. I was like, you did not just fucking throw some random ass French shit in here.
But it's like an awesome language. It's just so random.
It's a cool language. It's just random and I don't know how to fucking speak it.
Like, why is there like 20 fucking letters in a word and you pronounce 4 of them?
I don't know. I want to know why Dutch is so aggressive.
So is German.
Don't they speak Dutch?
No. It's actually German.
Okay. I thought it was a variation of Dutch.
No, I'm pretty sure it's German. Like, I mean, think of like Volkswagen and shit.
Well, I guess I'm the stupid one here.
Yeah, like.
So should we?
Oh wait, I
No.
was gonna say. So with like French, that's where we get like the word beau, like, you know, two letters. It could be 2 letters, B-O, and it's spelled like B-A-U-X or some shit.
Yeah, like go Tigers,
Yeah.
go Tigers.
Oh my god.
Why are you saying, oh my god? Yeah, but I do know what you're talking about. I don't understand why they do that.
Yeah, I don't
It
get
don't
it
make
either.
no sense.
Yeah, French is a weird. French is interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the language of love, though.
True. I think Chinese would be an interesting one too.
I could have taken Chinese in middle school, but I didn't really want to do that to myself.
Josh, you have a monotonous, or was it Cantonese? I think I might be thinking of Cantonese. One of them, it's like tone, like the pitch of your voice and shit.
That's probably Cantonese.
Yeah. You can't do that. You're fucking monotone as shit, dude.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. I'm either really monotone or you get me angry and I go up and down.
Well, you're still monotone. You're just like loud or quiet. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I've heard you get like angry, especially about like this fucking that one news article about the woman that got like fucking like an infectious.
Oh, the deadly virus from the fucking shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. She deserves it. Put socks on while you're trying fucking shoes on. Stupid bitch.
Tell me how you get angry over the most mundane shit. It's so
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Tell me how you really feel.
I think. I mean, if you're gonna try shoes on, you have no idea who's tried those shoes on before you, who's going to try them on after you. Just put fucking socks on.
What I found funny about that whole story was most shoe stores have socks.
They do. They put socks on like almost every bench that you can sit on so that that doesn't happen.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I overreacted in class and got basically class over. It's because it was like, this is retarded. It feels like.
Screaming about a girl to fucking wear socks.
Yep, from the back of the classroom.
Oh my god.
I let my opinions be known.
What other things make you angry? Should we save that for another day?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a whole hour to go over that.
Oh yeah, I would love this hour. Yeah, we'll just save that for another day.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I really gotta poop though.
Don't do it while you're like still on the mic. That'd be interesting.
Well, I would have to take my laptop with me.
You know, one of our interns like literally tweeted out about taking a massive dump while on a Zoom call.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. Follow our Twitter. We have like some of the most interesting shit gets posted there.
I do follow our Twitter.
Oh yeah, look at Twitter.
Maybe. No, I have our Twitter. That's why.
Oh, horrible.
It's right there. Hold on. Let me look at it. I haven't really been on Twitter today.
Dude, honestly, I forget I have a Twitter up until I'm going to post something on Instagram, which is almost every day for me.
Okay, but this is a real question though. That got posted to our Twitter. With everything switching to Zoom calls for college students, how do you handle your bathroom needs? Do you politely excuse yourself putting your headphones down, or do you go for it leaving your headphones in and hope they can't hear you shitting?
Yeah,
See,
yeah. Okay, go.
Personally, I don't ever have my fucking video on and my mic's always muted. So I just get up and walk out. So I don't even take the laptop with me. But if I was really trying to fuck with people, I'm unmuting that call, no video, and I'm taking it to the bathroom and letting loose.
You see, the reason why this got tweeted out in a question was because one of our interns actually did that. Like literally took his whole ass laptop into the fucking bathroom with him. Full on had it muted and video off. Took like the gnarliest shit ever and was sitting there like and texted all of us into our little group chat and he's like, "Hey, he's like, just so you guys know, I did this," and he's like, "Hopefully nobody fucking heard. I'm praying to God no one heard."
Yeah, that would be a bad day.
Yeah, there was one time I cuz we were in a video chat and I had the mic and the video off and like everybody was talking and it was like a work meeting. I full on went to the bathroom. Like full on dropped my pants and everything. It was horrible. I'm lactose intolerant. I had fucking something with dairy. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, I bet.
Huh.
Yeah, I bet that didn't go very well.
No, and I'm sitting there like, it would be so funny if like, and I like, there were various points where I had to turn on the mic and talk while I'm doing this.
We should have left the mic on.
I was debating that at the very end. I like got up, like I wiped my ass. I got up to like flush the toilet, wash my hands, and I'm like, it'd be so fucking funny if the mic was on and I just hear, "Nico, are you in the bathroom right now?" Oh my god.
It would have been great.
It would have been amazing. Ugh. And looks like we're coming to the end of this episode already. Holy shit.
Damn, that flew by.
Yeah, it did. This is a problem with us. We talk about so much stupid shit and random shit that we just lose track of time.
Yeah, that's the reason we have started this podcast, because 90% of the shit we talk about is just random nonsensical shit.
Pretty much.
And it's great. I love it.
Oh, I love it too.
Who else would I be able to debate who would win in a fight, a grizzly bear or a silverback gorilla with?
You know what? We'll save that for another time. Not next episode,
will.
because next episode we're talking about food.
We're actually going to do that?
Yep, we're actually talking about food. All right, and that's it for the first episode of the Just a Bad podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Nico, and joined with me is my co-host, Josh. Tune in next time as we talk about, like, all this stupid shit revolving around food.
Goodbye!
Later.